The air grew heavy and cool as midnight approached. Pine trees, tall and black against a sliver of moon. The narrow road led into the forgotten heart of Carolina. My headlights cut a lonely path through the darkness. They illuminated a small, rusted metal sign. The paint peeled, the letters barely legible. A name time had tried to erase. Whispers in local lore. More story than map. The car crunched over gravel and fallen leaves. The world seemed to hold its breath, waiting. A profound, unsettling quiet settled over everything. At first, the town was just dark shapes against the sky. Then details emerged from the gloom. A stark church steeple silhouette. Sagging porches of old homes. Windows like vacant eyes. Then, the house. The one that anchors every story. It sat alone on a small hill, overlooking the dead town. Large, imposing. A lonely sentinel. What secrets does this place keep when the sun goes down? The house on the hill. The town's most famous mystery. Locals called it the Carter Place. The porch roof sagged dangerously. Long strips of white paint curled away like sunburnt skin. Ivy crept up the walls, dark and thick. A tarnished nameplate above the door, half hidden. Through grime-caked windows, shapes moved in the dark. A rocking chair frozen in place. A teacup on a small table. A delicate ghost. A yellowed, brittle newspaper on the floor. Legend says the Carters vanished nearly a century ago. They walked away, leaving supper on the stove. They walked down the hill, to the train station, boarded a train heading north, and were never seen or heard from again. Some say a bitter family argument. Others blame the mill's collapse. A darker whisper. A sudden fever. A sickness. The truth stays locked inside those walls. It draws curious souls like me into its orbit, seeking answers the night will not give. Black and white photo. Large, dilapidated two-story house on a small hill at night. Moonlight casting long shadows. Leaving the car behind, I stepped onto the main street. The silence was absolute. A physical presence that pressed in from all sides. My footsteps on the cracked pavement sounded like gunshots in the dead of night. Grass and determined weeds grew through the fissures in the concrete. Nature's slow and patient reclamation project. The town was a museum of abandonment, where every object told a story of departure. A white wooden swing hung perfectly still on a porch, its chains rusted solid. Nearby, a child's bicycle, its tires long since disintegrated, leaned against a weathered fence, a monument